another interesting accessory for your AR rifles. Before we get started though, got a question for you. What is your time worth? More to the point, what is your trigger time worth? Think about it. Keep it in the back of your mind. I'd like to introduce you to the tactical brass catchers from catchyourbrass.com. Now, these aren't your little nylon nets. These aren't your butterfly nets. These aren't your little plastic boxes that clamp onto the top of your AR rifle and for the most part render your optics useless. These are probably the only brass catcher out there that is going to serve you as long as your rifle. Now, they come in two models, the Delta Ring mount and the Quad Rail mount. Now we're going to take a look at both of these. We're going to get them installed and then we're going to do a demonstration. Now, these are made in the USA. They are constructed and manufactured from an industrial grade aluminum. They're not plastic. Heavy duty aluminum, but yet they're very lightweight. So, very durable, very strong, and as I said, they will last the life of your rifle. They have an easy one-handed operation, a heat-resistant cotton catch basin. Now, either model will hold the same amount of shells, 90, 223 or 556, or 50, 7.62 by 51 or 308. Now, you guys out there with the 6.5, 6.8, 7.62 by 39s, so forth and so on, 270s, 243s, you would just have to kind of play with it to see how many you can actually get in there. But anyway, they will make your life on the shooting range or hunting a lot more enjoyable by saving you time and saving you money. It promotes safety. I mean, how many times have we been out on the range, you're sitting there popping off rounds, you gotta wait for the guy next to you to get done to pick up your brass. No longer. So, like I said, what is your trigger time worth? Let's get to it. We'll take a look at them, we'll get them installed, and then we'll get out to the range for a demonstration. Alright, sit back, relax, and enjoy. Alright, let's take a quick look at them. As you can see, they come in their own little carry bag. Fits nicely into a range bag. Let's look at the Delta Ring mount first. Okay. Bag. Couple of business cards. You can give them to your friends. Allen wrench. Okay, now on the Delta Ring mount, as I said, I'm going to install these on two of the rifles. Now this Delta Ring mount is for the standard tapered AR-15 gas impingement system Delta Ring. So unfortunately at this time there is not one for the 308s, but I have been told by the company that it is under development. So hopefully we'll see that sometime in the near future. Once mounted, like I said, easy one-handed operation. Clicks into place. Adjustment screws here, so you can move it back and forth. Little slot here on the catch basin tray for your dust cover. Now it is recommended that you have your dust cover open on top of this. It's not 100% necessary, it's just recommended, and I'll show that a little later on in the video. Alright, there's that one. Now this is the one for the quad rail mount. This will mount to any quad rail handguard, pretty much on any AR or AR style rifle, being 308s or anything like that. More business cards. Allen wrench. Pretty much the same as the Delta ring mount, although the support rib on the quad rail mount is just a tad longer. Now, as long as you have a rail at your 3 o'clock position forward of your barrel nut area or delta ring area, this will mount to it. Now for you free float tubers out there, or SBR owners or so forth and so on, if you can mount a rail in that position at 3 o'clock forward of your barrel nut area, then you can mount this one on there too. So, very sturdy, very easy to install. And speaking of which, let's get to the installation. Alright, we're going to install the Delta ring mount first. One thing I forgot to mention in the beginning of the video, not only is there the two models, the Delta ring and the quad rail mount, but they also do come in right or left-handed. So, pretty easy. Screws that as such. Okay. Mounting is very easy. Just like that. The bottom piece clamps right onto your Delta ring. Then reinstall the two screws. Now once you have the Delta ring mount installed, when you go to put your rifle away, there's no real reason to take it off. All you have to do is take the catcher itself off, and I'm going to show you how easy that is. Tighten them down. Okay, now we're going to install the catcher itself. I removed my scope so you could get a better view of this, but it's not really necessary. Just slip this in here, tighten it, just double check everything, and there you have it. Installation is complete. You're ready to catch your brass. Let's move on to the quad rail mount. Alright, now let's install the quad rail mount on our AR-10 here. Virtually under 30 seconds. And installation's done. Once you've when you go to initially install it, of course you'll have to
Utilize these screws right here to slide it back and forth. Turn the rifle upside down here. So you can align it right behind your deflector. And it's recommended you put it pretty close to that so your dust cover will clear that. And if the little Allen wrench part troubles you, well, we all have one of these at home. 1/2-inch nut driver. Take it off. And that'll work for the delta ring mount as well once you have the delta ring mount installed to take the catcher on and off. There you go. Ready to catch some brass. Save you some time, save you some money.
Well, I hope you've enjoyed this first part of the video, part 1. The introduction, overview, installation. Be sure to catch part 2, some technical notes, as well as the demonstration. Be safe, send it downrange, and catch brass. Target on, people. Be sure to watch part 2.